Hey there, Capricorn. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. This is your love reading for October 2019. This is for you. You have a Capricorn Sun, Moon, Venus ascendant, or even if your descendant is ruled by Capricorns, that will make you a Cancer rising. Welcome. You may find messages in this reading that are helpful to you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do visit my website, symbolsforliving.com, to get your own zodiac mug. They're very, very nice. They're different from the usual, and I'm sure that you'll like it. I'll also be placing up on there like postcards I've got as well, and I've got chakra mugs that I have as well, and other inspiring symbols to decorate our everyday mugs. I know most people are kind of mug collectors. I know I am, so I'm sure that you'll like it. So please do stop by. That's symbolsforliving.com. Okay. If you want your own reading, you can always go to the same site and book a reading there, or you can email me at persephonesjourneytarot.com, or you can email me at symbolsforliving@gmail.com. I should get the message either way, because both of those email addresses are live. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. I'm rambling on. Thanks again for being here. So essentially, we do have the High Priestess here, Capricorn. So it looks as if you're being quite secretive at this time. You are holding on to your power. You are not taking action. You are waiting to receive. You're kind of being an observer. You're waiting to see what comes to you. You could also be tapping into your intuition about a decision that you want to make, about how to move forward, how to maneuver. Maybe not so much a decision. I say decision because of the Ace of Swords, but it may just be using your intuition on kind of maneuvering around a situation that you're already in. It's definitely a very feminine energy. We do have the Queen of Cups here as to what's driving the situation or what's going on in your subconscious. So you could be definitely, more kind of in your feminine energy, very receptive, intuitive, not taking any action at the moment. So you're not wanting to take actions because I think you are wanting to make a decision here with the Ace of Swords. You're trying to clarify a situation, develop new ideas on a situation. Maybe you're waiting for communication. Maybe someone is waiting on communication from you and you're not really moving forward in that way. You're more observing this person. Maybe you want to see how they react. You want to gather information. But definitely I feel that you feel more empowered in this position, because the High Priestess is a very empowered position. She's the High Priestess. People look to her. People look up to her. She is an authority in a way as well. She is the Madonna, I would go on to say. She's the divine feminine, maybe even more so than the Empress. So you're definitely kind of in your power as a woman. You may know your power as a woman. You could be kind of using that to your advantage in terms of letting that person chase you. We do have the Queen of Cups here. So again, you may be very much in love with someone, but are not saying anything to that person. Instead, you're just mulling over your own emotions, maybe getting in touch with your feelings. This is a very feeling month because you have a decision to make. And we do have the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune as well, and the Ace of Rods, although they are in reverse place. So yeah, I'm seeing patience here as well. You're being very patient with the situation, allowing things to unfold naturally, I feel. Allowing things to take their course, understanding that everything has the right time. And this is the card of Capricorn. And again, another queen. The Queen of Pentacles can talk about self-nurturing and home life. So I don't know if that's what you're doing at the moment. You're staying at home a lot. You're kind of giving yourself, you're nurturing yourself. Maybe you're nurturing your own business. Could also be dealing with an air sign, possibly as well. And you're trying to get clarity around that. Maybe you're trying to understand the situation. You may have received new information about this person, and now you're kind of like, okay, so what do I do with this information? How do I move forward with it? I feel like you found something out, or you've kind of reached an understanding on the situation, but you're not saying anything to this person. Maybe you've come to realize that you do love this person, that you are in love. You may also be starting to get an understanding, learning lessons around love. You could be finally realizing what love really is to you. Because Capricorns can have more of an objective, detached style when it comes to relationships and be more matter of fact about things. As I was saying in the Aquarius video, it could be like that. So maybe you're starting to realize just how deep your love can go and how deep your emotions are. And in the past, you may have been the fool. You may have taken a leap of faith in a relationship because of these feelings of love that you have. However, again, we have you here. You're focused on a long-term commitment, also focused on not really taking much action right now. You're taking the situation very seriously. And it looks like maybe money is on your mind. Maybe you're thinking, is this a good investment of my time? Is this person going to be committed to me long term as well? You could be concerned about those things as well, and focus on the long term. Maybe you're doing what it takes now. Maybe you're pulling back now because you know that if you want it to work, that you may need to kind of be more in the feminine, more receptive, and less taking charge of the situation, freeing yourself from the burden of, needing to be in control, but instead just waiting for things to develop naturally. There's no rush for you. Yeah, there's no rush. But that's not to say that you're not still involved. It's just maybe baby steps that you intend to be taking. And in the near future, we've got the 6 of coins. So we do see this give and take, maybe of resources and time. You may find that you feel like finally opening up and extending your generosity in terms of time and attention. Sorry, I hear my son. Gosh. Anyway, I'll deal with that in a moment. So, sorry, I'm just distracted. Charlie, okay? You have to eat slower. Oh, gosh. Anyway, have something to drink. Have some water. So, yeah, in the near future, you may want to open up more, extend generosity more. The High Priestess, sometimes for some reason, she comes out to me as this, Jala, you okay? Sorry, I'm gonna have to. Jael! Sorry. Yeah. Did you choke or something? What, you just don't feel well? Charlie, okay? What's wrong? You're not feeling well? Oh, okay, I'll be done soon. Just that I'm live, so I can't really stop. All right, sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. Kids, eh? Kids. But yeah, I'm really sorry about that. So we've got the 6 of coins, as I was saying. Yeah, I was saying with the High Priestess that I kind of see her sometimes as a bit of yeah, she holds a lot of secrets, but she's also very much in control of a situation. She holds a lot of power, and I think you kind of been holding back from maybe giving of yourself. I mean, she can be seen as a virgin as well, that quite virginal energy of making someone work for her attention, her time, her body even, you know. She holds it all back. She covers herself from head to toe, yet there's a sea behind her. She's the beginning and the end. You know, she's very powerful, and I don't know, maybe you decide to take that next step with that person in some way. You let this person in a little bit. It's almost like you could be breadcrumbing this person in a way. I want to use a better term, but you're kind of in the position of power and you know your worth. The 6 of coins says you know the value of something. And you're now kind of giving little crumbs here or just a few pennies to this person. And there may be other people also wanting your attention. But you're kind of keeping this person not in the know. But little do they know that actually you really do like them. You may be really in love with them. But also the Queen of Cups is someone who honors love. She respects love. She holds love. Love is the most important thing for her. Everything can be solved with love. Love is the healer of all. Love conquers all. She is very important. She takes it very seriously. So when maybe she feels love is on the table, she takes it seriously. And that really speaks a lot to Capricorn energy as well. Capricorn take relationships very seriously. It's either all or nothing sometimes with Capricorns. You will become very committed if it's the right person. So how does your partner feel? The Ace of Cups. 5 of Cups. Sorry, it's not funny. I don't know what I've got to do. Okay, they seem to be very serious about you. They are worried that it's all going to fall apart though. So, indecision, indecisiveness, feeling like they're being blocked out. This person may feel blocked, but they actually have true feelings for you. They have they honestly feel like they're falling in love. They have a lot of emotion towards you. They may not be telling you. They may not be saying anything about it to you, but definitely feelings of love are erupting within them, and their heart is it's their heart that's leading at the moment. They're no longer thinking about if it makes sense. They're no longer thinking, anything. They're just thinking, wow, I feel for this person. They make me happy. They make me feel good. I'm sticking with this person, and I think you make this person very happy. Let's also talk about a baby. There could be a birth here of some sort as well, a new beginning in a love relationship. Your partner could now decide to to start to pursue you or to take the relationship more seriously. This person could have had doubts in the past, but now they're very decided. Um, but this person could feel like they do have a decision to make with regards to love, and they're finding it hard to just use their intuition because of the thoughts that they have, or vice versa, unable to make a decision because they have so much emotion invested in the situation that it's hard for them to even think straight and make a decision. But the High Priestess, to me, always reminds me of the Two of Swords. So I feel that they're also picking up on your energy here of maybe they feel blocked out, but it's making them fall in love with the Ace of Cups here. And I always say distance makes the heart grow fonder. People always want what they can't have, you know. They may also kind of get the inkling that you are very much in love. You know, they do get that. I think they are picking that up from you as well. That there is a new beginning in love here that could be something quite special. Underneath it all, we've got the Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So there is some regret here for this person underneath it all, or maybe they just feel a bit left out. There's no connection between you guys at the moment, and they're a bit confused as to what's going on. Like, do you like them? Do you not? What is there to expect from this Capricorn? You know, are they coming back? Have they decided that they don't want to be me no more? Like, what's going on? What do I expect? So they're very much maybe feeling in limbo, and feelings of insecurity may be coming up for them. Maybe because of some sort of separation that you guys are in at the moment, because you do seem to be looking them out. You love them though. You seem to really, really care about them, but for some reason, I feel like you've made a conscious decision to keep them at bay, to not be so forthcoming, but to really take your time and also do some kind of self-reflection, self-care, self-love. But I do feel that there is some sort of, because of the Six of Pentacles and because of how I feel about the High Priestess, there is this element of controlling a situation as well on your part. For whatever reason, maybe this person needs a little bit of a, you know, needs to be reined in. I don't know. It could be that kind of type of person that just responds well to that very feminine, I know my worth, you have to come to me energy. But they feel like they're not getting that comfort. You know, they want the comfort, they want the reassurance. They feel like something may have changed in the relationship. So it's making them feel quite uncertain. And they don't know whether to be happy that they're in love or sad that they're in love, you know, that kind of thing. Like, should I be happy about something good that can happen, or should I be sad that I'm in love and nothing's happening? You know, it's like they don't know. So in the past, we have the Chariot card and the Ten of Coins. This person definitely is committed to you from, you know, and it has been that way as you enter into October or maybe the end of September or even before then. This person has pretty much decided that you are the one. You're someone who they would like to have a family with. They want to settle down with you. There could have been a trip recently as well with the Chariot card where maybe you went to their home or they came to yours, or yeah, especially with the Fool card here, it looks like there was some sort of journey that was taken, a new start in relationship, something new has started, and it offers a lot of security for you as well. And this person's committed, however, they may be slightly controlling themselves. That might be why you're pulling back, because this person is quite controlling. I always kind of see the Chariot as, even though in this deck he hasn't got any reins, typically in other decks he's like a person that's like got the reins on the situation. It could be an earth sign that you're dealing with as well. Could be a Cancerian, quite easily. Be a Cancerian person that you're dealing with, or a water sign, Pisces, um, or Scorpio even. We've got all of them here. We've got Scorpio, we've got Pisces, and we've got Cancer now as well in the major arcana. So this person wants to hold things together. They have a clear vision for the relationship. They feel that you are the one with the Chariot card here. They feel that you are their destiny. And they feel very victorious. They feel like you guys are an official couple and it's all official and it can only get better from here, and it's, you know, you guys are going places. So yeah, I would say that they're feeling quite good, or they were maybe in September, about the situation, and you yourself took a leap of faith as well. However, you seem to have pulled back, and this person feels the detachment here, but is still very much in love with you. Looks like you're trying to get clarity though. The Ace of Swords would also be suggesting that it might be a good idea to speak your truth. And be honest with yourself, if nothing else. The Ace of Swords would also talk about sometimes accepting the truth, accepting the ugliness maybe of a situation, whilst at the same time appreciating the good parts. So really seeing things for what they are. Honesty in your perception of the situation. And that might be why you're stepping back. Maybe you don't want to get too heady into this. You kind of want to really take this seriously and not get caught up in like the whole romance of romance. You know, you don't want to get too dramatic. You kind of want to stay grounded, be realistic, because you want this to work. So maybe you're kind of looking after your own feelings, managing your own feelings as well. We do have the Tower card here and the Nine of Pentacles for your partner's expectations, or maybe even their intentions, what they're focusing on. So I think this person's preparing for the worst. I think this person is thinking to themselves like, this was all a lie. You know, the Tower card can be where there's a revelation. There's this new idea that comes in out of nowhere, this new spark of knowing. So it could be that. However, I'm getting another message coming through. It's saying that this person is done with being single. They really are done with it. You know, being single and happy for them is a lie. They're like, that's a lie. I've been lying to myself that I could be happy and single. Like, the world was built for two, okay? And everyone from the birds to the bees to the elephants and the fishes in the sea, you know, they're all in pairs or coupled with someone or something. So it's only natural. And I think that's the epiphany that they're actually seeing. I don't think they want to be on their own anymore. There could even be a fear of rejection, of being thrown out of this kind of tower. There could be a concern that, you know, this fear that what they thought was real isn't real, and that they are going to have to just be happy on their own. That there could also be that as well. So you pulling back, and it could be why the Ace of Swords is here. It's saying you might need to actually communicate your truth, no matter how ugly it is. If it's, you know, I mean, if you trust this person, obviously, if this resonates. If you are having strong feelings about the situation, and you know, you want to, instead of shutting this person out, at least let them know, because this person currently is in the dark. Especially with here, these two characters, they're both in black. They're in the dark about the situation. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to expect. And I think you're being asked to communicate whatever it is that's on your mind. Even if it is the fact that you're saying, okay, I want to take this very seriously. I want to make sure that we're paying attention to the details. I'm not just going to run away and with this new situation and end up in a mess. I want to really do things properly. maybe express your needs, concerns. We've got another ace here and the Hierophant as well. So yeah, the Hierophant will talk about a committed, long-term relationship and promises being made. So in the near future, we're gonna, you're obviously going to start to offer this person a bit more with the Six of Pentacles. They may feel defensive by this point though. And this looks at them like this would be taking a break after having a headache, so this person may feel like, no, you've offended me, you blocked me out, so now I'm taking a break. This person may start to become defensive. Even more so, their pride may be offended, because we are looking at the one suit here. So it could be their pride, their ego they're probably thinking, I didn't deserve to be blocked out like that. Like I'm worth more than that. I don't agree with what you did kind of thing. And now I'm going to give you a break. So it could be that as well. But definitely with the Seven of Swords, it is a kind of blocking out energy as well, having standards, setting standards, and again, putting your hand up and saying no. And the Four of Swords does talk about non-action, not even talking to you. So be careful this month with being too using silence as a weapon, like not using silence as a weapon, but using silence as a way to control the dynamic of the situation. You don't want to get into playing games. This person obviously cares a lot about you. They have a lot of feelings towards you. I don't think they want to be on their own, but they think that that's how it's going to go. But in the past, they were totally committed. I don't think you can get much more committed than the Chariot and the Ten of Coins. So if this resonates, it looks like this person's very serious about you. Then we've got King of Pentacles for you as we move on into the relationship. So you could decide to become very focused on your career and your money. Again, we've got the King and Queen of Pentacles here now. So you could decide, you could be very focused on this. Maybe it's an earth sign that you're dealing with. You could become very focused on them. And this person will, they will come rushing in with the Knight of Swords here, with communication with you. They may even be a bit angry at you for being so stubborn, for being so nonchalant about it as well. Being overconfident in a situation as well, possibly. This person's like, yeah, I have an ego too. So yeah, but it'd be very passionate. This person's going to be coming forward. This person doesn't really take things lying down with the Knight of Swords here. This person's a very passionate person, and they know what they want, and they will come rushing in, even if it requires travel here with the Knight of Swords. Then have you with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, couldn't better. So, Page of Pentacles, new beginnings, new starts, new commitments that you may. So you may offer this person a commitment. You may say, okay, look, I'm going to stop playing. Like, I'm actually interested. You may send a message to this person to say that, yeah, you are serious about the relationship and you do want to start something and you want things to develop. You may finally recognize the value of this person when they do come back and they're a bit angry. You're like, okay, yeah, I actually really do. I see things clearly now. So there is some sort of clarity that's required here. You need to get clarity on what you're doing here and be honest, be truthful, even if it's just with yourself. But it's nice to see three aces. So there's a new beginning here. There is like a changing of the guards I'm getting, a change. There's like an opportunity for a very new beginning in your life with regards to love, the way that you think, and also passions. Some more excitement may come in for you as well. New adventures, new experiences that expand your whole perception on the world, on your life. So yeah, so you come in and you know you offer this. You say, okay, well, let's try something, and you know, this could even be possibly an apology because we've got the Page of Cups as well that comes after that. And with the Six of Swords here and the Five of Swords, yeah, this could be where the game playing comes in. You know, with the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords talks about finding a solution, moving on from a difficult situation. So yeah, this is fun for now, but don't get carried away because you can end up pushing this person away. And it could become very stressful for them. This person maybe lives in their head a lot as well. I think anyone naturally, when you are very emotionally invested in something, if something goes wrong in it, it can really take up a lot of your mind space. And I don't think this person wants to deal with that anymore. They're not going to want to, and they may become very defensive with you and think that maybe you're just playing games. They might be like, okay, I figured you out. You want to play games? Let's play games. Okay. Yeah. Also ready for some mind expanding. Good morning. Yeah. Oh, hello. Fine, Mordy. I didn't know that was you at first. Yeah. Hi. Hi, hi. Yeah, so I definitely would consider how you use your power in this relationship. Yeah. Okay. All right, so with the Page of Cups, it looks as if you may be extending an apology at that time. Maybe this person will say, you know what, you cut me out, so I'm going to cut you out. Maybe it's going to be a bit of tit for tat, especially with the Six. It does talk about reciprocity, giving what you get, responding to what you've received. So that could indicate that this person just kind of gives tit for tat. But that would be out of mental stress, I would think. They may think that that's how you are, so okay, let's play that game, you know. And you may then say, okay, no, I'm sorry. I was just playing, or I didn't mean it. I actually do really like you. So again, there's this honesty that's important. Honestly, that's really important. I think in this connection, they're gonna at that point consider your offer. They're gonna consider how much time they've invested in this, and they're gonna think to themselves, well, what have I really got out of this? Is it going to be worth me continuing to do this? Look how far we've come, and look how I feel right now. So I'm just reading reading the comments. Hello, Mickey, Jay, Cappy here. That was dealing with a few people I cut out. I hope they don't think I'm playing games because I'm just over it. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you're just over it. Are you more focused on work, probably, with the Knight of Pentacles? Maybe that's what it is. You're just more focused on work. Yeah. The people that have been left behind who are single, kind of, it was a shock to them, obviously, with the Tower card, you know. It was a complete revelation to just be kicked out. And this is a couple of people that have been kicked out and left on their own. But they're okay. They're not so bad. I mean, they look to be, maybe there was sort of friendship that could have been salvaged here. Not all has been lost. It just may be a bit of a shock to them. I think that's what it's saying here. You know, maybe they didn't actually see it coming at all. But it looks like it maybe for some of you, you're going through some sort of emotional healing, a lot of self-love. And, I think a lot of Capricorns are looking for the real thing. But the people that you may have been dealing with really thought that this was going to be a 10 of coins kind of situation. So, and they were pretty much holding on till then for that, holding out for that. So, yeah. But for those of you that are in, where it hasn't caused the breakup, yeah, it looks as if you're going to have to let them know. The communication is going to be key, and honesty with yourself is going to be key, and honesty with them is going to be very important. Okay, cool. But yeah, okay, so this is how things could go. This is the part of the reading that looks quite far into the future and all the possibilities if the game is, or I should say the game, but if this relationship is continued to be played out in this way, this is the likely outcome. So I'm just kind of pulling out cards to look into that. And this person may start to feel, what did I get out of it? I actually left. I'm left feeling quite unsatisfied. Emotionally empty. Feeling like there's no progress, and just not really feeling good about the situation. Feeling like they didn't get what they put into the situation. And they may go ahead and just bravely go on their own. Bravely decide to just start looking elsewhere for real love. Because real love is what they were really after with the Eight of Cups. They may also feel emotionally drained by the situation. Okay. So because of that emotional draining, they may decide they may just be tired. I'm getting the feeling that they'll just feel tired and they will just keep it moving. Okay, so be careful. If you really want to be with this person, I would definitely be careful because they want more. They want more. This person wants love because they started out with the Ace of Cups. Their heart was cracked open. They were in love. So that's what they want. They're open to that, and their heart's being cracked open now. So now they are going to be looking for love. To end on it, we've got the Six of Cups. So this could talk about friendships. It could be that friendships remain because there is such a long history between you people that, or you you two, that the friendship remains. And that's cool, but it could also be that there is a kind of reunion, a togetherness. I think it could also be that you end up missing this person, okay, if you're not careful. So I think that this reading is more, especially as we're not even in October yet, it's a bit of a forewarning to you to communicate honestly, first to yourself and then to this person. Yes, it's okay to have a bit of a power game, and in relationship, yes, it is fun, it happens all the time. However, if it goes too far without proper communication, it could end up in you feeling like you missed out. Okay, because I did get the Four of Cups that flipped out when I was shuffling prior to the reading. So, I mean, this is for you that's like really wanting to be with this person. I would definitely take the time to get clear on what you think so that you don't hold back so much for so long. This person thinks that you've lost interest and you end up feeling like, oh, I really miss that person. And you're reflecting and reminiscing on what once was. Okay, I'm curious now. I want to see what else there is. Okay, so just to end up on your partner's feelings, we do have the Moon card and the King of Cups. So very deep in their emotion, they could possibly be quite confused, but yeah, still very much in love with you. But they won't be saying anything with the King of Cups. So it kind of goes full circle. And we did have the Wheel of Fortune, which does talk about cycles. So it could be that you guys go through the cycle and then it ends up with your partner then being the one, that's holding all the cards, that's looking at you suspiciously in love. And you're the one looking on, kind of yearning for them. So there is a lot of fear here as well. If they do hold back, it will be because of fear. Fear sometimes of their own emotions and getting carried away and getting lost in the emotion. Yeah, so they could be fearing that they don't want to get lost in their emotion, lost in the source, only to be dejected or feel rejected again. Okay. So yeah, but the King of Cups does suggest that this person's feelings are real, and they're very focused on you. They're still very focused on you. So the feelings they have here are actually real. Okay, for those of you that it resonates with. So don't block this person out too much. Do try to communicate. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take you through to the extended as I usually do. And yeah, I'm going to pull some cards from the Morgan Greer deck to clarify the main points that Spirit wants you to pay attention to with regards to relationships for the month of October. And then I'm also going to pull some oracle cards from the Mirror Love Oracle deck to look at the spiritual aspects of the union and what lessons you're learning. And then I'll be pulling some cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck just to kind of see what else Spirit has to say away from tarot. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed it. Oh, you're so sweet. All right. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Love to you all. I don't want to go, but I'm going to go. All right. Take care, guys. I'm going to put the extended link in the description box, probably in about half an hour when I'm done. So come back in half an hour and check out the video. All right. Take care, guys. Loads of love. Bye.